Hello, welcome to Marble.com University. I'm Chris and I'll be your host for this video. Do you want to replace your countertops but don't know how to get your project started? Today you will learn how to measure your kitchen countertop in just a few easy steps. And once we have the layout dimensions, we will be able to create an estimate based on this information. Let's head over to the job site to begin. Now, one of the most commonly asked questions is whether a technician comes to the job site to create an estimate. It's simply not necessary. Upon the start of your project, before visiting one of our fabrication facilities, it is ideal to have a rough idea of how many square feet of stone you'll need. Drawing a sketch that includes the dimensions will benefit both client and fabricator by providing all available initial information such as edges, sink cutouts, and job site location. And it'll save time in the upcoming steps of the project. Let's get started. Here we have a brand new kitchen with the Peninsula and perimeter cabinets. Now you may already have a drawing of your kitchen's layout from your cabinet maker or your architect. And if not, your fabricator will need a sketch of the layout of the cabinets with dimensions. Please keep in mind that these are not the measurements that will be used for the fabrication process, nor is this the final price. The initial estimate is intended to provide the client with an estimated project price. Now let's start with a quick sketch of your cabinet's layout. The sketch should include the shapes, dimensions, cutouts, and edges. Now you'll measure the depth of the cabinets. And the industry standard in the US is 24 inches for the base cabinets. Let's continue. Next, we'll measure the lengths of each section of the cabinetry. Now let's measure the Peninsula. This is where the countertop may or may not match the cabinet outline. Now, oftentimes the Peninsula will include a large overhang for seating. You should add this dimension to the overall size of the Peninsula. Please keep in mind, the overhang does not include additional support and should be no longer than 12 inches. Now, the standard overhang used for comfortable seating is usually between 8 and 12 inches. Now it's time to mark the range or cooktop, as well as all sinks. Now, by now your sketch should look like this. You can measure your cabinets when they do not yet have countertops or when the existing countertops are still on. So please remember, when scheduling a templating appointment, the existing countertops must be removed. We provide the service of removing countertops by request. Now that you have your kitchen cabinets measured, it's time to create an estimate, and we have several convenient ways to do so. Now, the fastest and most convenient way to receive an estimate is by using our Countertop Estimator tool, which can be found on Marble.com. Once your estimate is done, you'll receive it via email, and it'll also be stored in your Marble.com client database whenever you decide to come in and visit our facility. And please remember to keep a note or save your estimate ID just to facilitate the process. Now the fun begins. The next step is to visit one of our 4 fully stocked, independently operating locations to view our natural and man-made stone selection, where you can pick up samples, see full slabs, and consult on design ideas. Now, another question often asked is, if I visit the sales office, may I receive an estimate on the spot? Absolutely. Walk-ins are always welcome, and we're ready to help. Now, keep in mind, we will still need a rough layout with dimensions, so be sure to bring them with you. And via email too? Of course. Just email us at sales@marble.com. And we're requesting a quote over email. Please include your name, phone number, and job site address along with that sketch you've made. And that's it for this episode of Marble.com University. We hope you enjoyed this video.